working on a video for a couple of my clients so that you guys have a few workouts, or at least a Pilates workout to do at home. Okay? Take an inhale, reach your arms forward for rollbacks. Exhale, tuck and roll. Reaching the arms back overhead. Press down through the heels, reach up through the feet. Exhale, reaching up through the feet, and continue. Again, exhaling to reach up. Trying to reach further each time, pressing down through the heels. And saw. Reach the arms out wide, ground down through the hips, reach through the opposite foot, trying to take the wrist over the opposite toe. Remaining grounded through your sits bones, torso is long. And just like in rollbacks, try and get a little bit further each exhale. Reach, reach, and exhale. Reach, reach, inhale. Reach, reach, and return. Bring the feet together and scoot your body down. Rock and roll. Hugging the knees in close, lengthening through the spine, massaging the back body. Anchor the heels down, moving on to bridges. Tuck the pelvis up, reaching the hips high. Imagine getting your chest closer to your chin. Trying to create space through each vertebrae as you lift up. Keep the hips square to make sure one hip isn't doing more work. Reach the one leg up high, flexing through the heel, and hold. Bend the knee, return it back to the mat. Opposite knee comes in, reaches up towards the sky, and hold. Bend the knee, return the heel back to the mat. Tucking the pelvis one vertebrae at a time back to the mat. Grab the legs, rock and roll. Keeping the knees in close, gaining momentum. And rest. Into our Pilates 5 ab series, tuck the knee, single leg stretch. Squeeze and switch. Keep the chin tucked in towards the chest, rounding the spine, pressing the belly down into the mat. Switch and switch. Keep the toes pointed, trying to reach further each time. Double leg stretch. Reach both legs out as you simultaneously reach the hands up, out, and around. Doing your best to keep your belly tucked in tight to your spine. If you need to rest your head, go ahead. Straighten both legs out, grab behind a calf, a knee, or the thigh, tuck the chin and neck, and switch, pull, pull. Switch, pull, pull. Pointing the legs, trying to get a little more length from the back of the leg with each switch. Pull, 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 and switch. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. Keeping the chin tucked up if you can, hug the knees into the chest. Take your hands to the back of your head, reaching the elbows wide, and alternate knees for bicycles. Still trying to reach the toes away from your body. Hug the knees. Scoot your body back, hug into the knees, rock and roll. And get ready for more abs. On your last roll, hold, do not let the feet hit, reach the toes high, lift the chest up, rock and roll again. We'll do the same thing, not letting the feet touch, extending the legs out nice and long. Here we go. Navasana. Reach the fingers, palms facing. Lie flat on your back and adjust yourself to your side. Reaching both legs forward in front of you, taking an elbow with your hand to your head. Kicks. Reach the top leg open, pointing the toe. Keep the navel in, that's the hardest part here. Keep the belly button engaged, the core engaged, reaching through those toes each time. And now forward and back. Kick, 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 kick. Do your best to press your bottom foot into the floor, keeping your hips grounded. Kick, 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 kick. Take the top leg up high, bending the leg, trace the toes down the inner thigh to the calf, all the way to the inside of the sole. Continue moving through your circles. And now for the opposite direction. Drag the toe up the thigh, reaching the leg up nice and high, still pointing through the toe, keeping the belly in tight and the hips grounded. Feel the inner thighs working as you reach up, closing the legs back together. Reach the toe forward to the diagonal and circle, pointing the toe. And now kick. Turn the toe down towards the floor. Keep the leg at an angle. Should be feeling those hips. Oh yeah, that's good. Sit up. Take one leg over the opposite leg for your outer hip stretch. Take a few deep breaths. And now for the other side. Again, setting yourself up, support your head, bring the feet forward in front of your body, and kick the top leg straight up. Keeping the belly button in, trying not to open the hip, but just reaching the leg up high. Kick, 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 forward and back, kick, kick, and back, forward and back. Do what you can here to keep your shoulders as square as possible. Lift the top leg up, sweeping the toe down the inner thigh, all the way to the base of the heel. Still remembering to keep the hips square and the belly button in. And reverse, dragging back up the thigh, kicking the leg up to the top, and exhaling to swing it down. Inhale in, exhale to lower. Reach the toe forward and circle. It's a small circle, trying to keep the leg nice and high. Turn the toe down towards the floor, kick the top leg up on the diagonal. All right, stretch the opposite leg, heel over the knee. And you can take it as low as you'd like. Just maintain a flat back. So reaching the chest towards the leg, not the chin towards the leg. If you can, apply some pressure to the outer leg to get a little deeper of a stretch. And if you feel like a little more, go ahead. All right, now onto our stomach. Reaching the arms forward, bringing them in right under the shoulders. Lift the chest very slightly, squeezing the shoulder blades together behind your back. Lower down. Inhale to repeat. Reaching the hands off of the mat. Exhale to lower down. Again, reaching the hands up, activating by pressing the hips down, engaging the legs, pulling the navel up. Reach the hands forward. Bring the legs with you. Reach up and lower down. Trying to find as much extension as possible through the back body. Exhale, lift, and inhale to lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Reach the arms forward, swim. Alternating legs and arms, reach, reach, reach. Rest. Bring yourself back up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, pressing slightly up off the floor. And then extending the arms if possible. Lower your body back down to the mat. Again, taking it up, opening the chest, gaze is upward, and lower down. And now onto some stretches. Reach one heel in to the inside of your thigh, hands come up overhead, and reach forward to the foot. Janurasana A. Look under the bicep, gaze is upwards if you can, and we simply hold this. With each exhale, try to create a little more depth in the stretch and switch legs. Reach the hands up high, grabbing for the toe, and if that length isn't accessible, you can always grab your calf or your thigh. Twisting the torso to look under the bicep. Reach both hands up high, extend the legs out, and pull the opposite leg in, keeping the foot on the mat. Your opposite arm comes high for a torso twist. Maricharasana. Gaze is over your back shoulder. And pressing into the knee to get a little more counter stretch. Opposite leg, pull the knee in, taking the elbow to the back of the knee. Pressing down through the opposite leg and reaching up through the torso. So pushing down through the hips, lifting up through the collarbone. Take both feet forward, reach the hands overhead, and grab the toes. Exhale, fold forward. And again, do what you can here. If we're not reaching for the toes yet, grab your shins. Use your exhales to take you further with each breath. Come up halfway and go forward, grabbing your hands around the outside of your feet. So just a little bit further in the stretch. Inhale, rise up. Take your hands about a foot behind your hips. Point the toes, lifting the hips towards the sky. Opening through the hips, opening through the collarbone, opening the shoulders. Reach the hands up overhead again, taking a bind around the feet. Coming up